So, if you've watched my boat trip from Nigeria to Benin Republic, you already know it was wild. From military checkpoints on the water to getting soaked in the mud. But what I didn't show you in that video are the parts that could have gone very wrong. From almost getting stopped at one of the checkpoints to a simple mistake that could have landed me in serious trouble. So, if you are thinking of doing this trip by boat or even by road, let me stop you right there. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes travelers make, the kind that can ruin your trip, cost you money, or even get you turned around at the border. And mistake number 1, it's the reason some people get detained or even sent back. Bonus tip before we dive in: don't assume this is just a short trip because it's next door. Once you step into international waters or hit the border, you're officially on a foreign ground. If you don't treat it like an international travel, you'll forget the essentials, and that's where the real trouble starts. Just to jog your memory, this was us on the trip, and at about 9:53 a.m. our boat left Lagos. The moment we got on the boat and started gliding through the water, it felt calm and peaceful, like Lagos had finally lowered its volume. It gave me a moment to just breathe, take it all in, and wonder what this next country had in store. There are about 9 checkpoints on the waterway from Lagos to Port Novo. When we eventually got to Bigotinkma, we hopped on a wooden boat across the mangrove. The scenery was stunning, birds were calling, the wind was caressing our faces. It was literally just pure nature. And when we got there, we were greeted with chilled coconut water, a welcome I didn't even know I needed. And then it was time. Drum rolls! We rubbed the black sticky mud all over our bodies. At some point, I looked around and thought, how did we go from glowing Lagos travelers to looking like forest spirituals in less than 24 hours? How? But I was laughing the entire time. Honestly, it was freeing. We rinsed off in the lake right in front of the spa, after which we had our baths properly. And just like that, the mud and maybe some stress melted away. And somehow we made it through. But behind those clips were 5 things that almost messed up everything. So let's get into it. Number 5. Cash is king. Don't rely on transfers and POS. Make sure you carry enough cash in Naira or other currencies to cover your entire trip. Once you cross the border or get to the jetty, change your Naira or whatever currency into Sefa immediately, either at the border or at the jetty. The farther you go from the border, the harder and more expensive it gets to exchange money. Don't wait till you are deep in Cotonou or anywhere else and stuck with your currency. It will be useless at that time. Number 4. No yellow card, expect drama. If you are traveling with a passport or ECOWAS travel certificate, your yellow fever card is a must. But if you don't, be ready for delays, settling, or even paying so much money for a new one. Some people get stuck at the border for hours over this. Save yourself the stress and just bring the card. Number 3, overpacking. If you are going to be going to Benin Republic by boat, then definitely this is not the trip to come with giant bags or hard to carry luggage. Space on the boat is limited, and the local taxis isn't fun with too much stuff, so pack light and pack smart. Number 2. Assuming it's all the same by road and water, you need to know that it is not the same on road and water. It is a totally different experience. We didn't face checkpoints on water like you would on road, but if you are doing a road trip, brace yourself. There are more military and police stops, especially if you're not with someone who knows the route. Don't assume both routes come with the same vibe. Prepare differently for each. Number 1. Taking photos or filming at checkpoints or even the border. This one could land you in serious trouble, whether on water, road, or at the border. Don't take photos or record video, not even of yourself. Authorities don't play with this. People have had their phones seized, been detained, or forced to delete content. No vlogging, no selfies, just quietly pass through. So that's it. 5 mistakes to avoid when traveling from Nigeria to Benin Republic, whether by road or by boat. These tips might seem small, but trust me, they can be the difference between a smooth trip and a chaotic trip. Have you done this trip before, or are you planning to? Drop your experience or questions in the comments. I would love to hear them. And if you're planning this trip, save this video and send it to a friend. And if you've done something similar, drop your travel mistakes in the comments so someone else can learn from it. If you haven't seen the full vlog from my wild boat trip with military checkpoints, street food, and a mud bath deep in the mangroves, that video is right there on the screen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this video helped you. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye.